One of the most successful and beloved fast food chains in America has a public menu that you can write down on a single sticky note. In an industry completely obsessed with innovation, limited time offers, and constant, chaotic change, what if the most powerful growth strategy was to do absolutely nothing? For over 75 years, In-N-Out Burger has stubbornly, almost defiantly, refused to change. And that very refusal is the secret ingredient to their fanatical, cult-like following. Consider the modern fast food landscape. McDonald's has the McRib, celebrity meals, and an ever-changing roster of seasonal items. Burger King has the Impossible Whopper and chicken fries. Taco Bell seems to reinvent its entire menu every 6 months. The industry runs on a relentless cycle of novelty. And then, there is In-N-Out. Their official menu board today looks almost identical to how it did in the 1950s. It contains just 4 food items: a hamburger, a cheeseburger, a double-double, and French fries. They don't franchise. They barely advertise. They expand at a glacial pace. By every conventional rule of modern business and marketing, they should have been crushed by their competition decades ago. Instead, they have one of the most powerful brands in America. So how has this simple, California burger stand, by actively rejecting every trend in its industry, created a level of customer loyalty that other brands can only dream of? What is the strategic genius hidden inside their stubborn refusal to change? That's the question we're answering today. To understand In-N-Out, you have to go back to 1948 in Baldwin Park, California. Founders Harry and Esther Snyder opened their first stand with a vision that was radical for its time. It wasn't about being the biggest or the fastest. It was about 3 simple words: quality, freshness, and service. This vision was built on a foundation of extreme simplicity. First, the tiny menu. This wasn't a limitation. It was a deliberate strategic choice. A small menu means you can achieve a level of mastery over every single item that is impossible for your competitors. In-N-Out kitchens have no microwaves, no heat lamps, and no freezers. Every single burger patty is fresh, never frozen. Every single order is cooked right then and there. Every French fry is cut from a whole potato, just moments before it hits the fryer. Second, to guarantee this quality, they built a system of vertical integration. Unlike their rivals who rely on a complex web of external suppliers, In-N-Out controls its own destiny. They have their own patty-making facilities. They have their own team of butchers. They deliver fresh ingredients to their stores every other day. This is an incredibly expensive and logistically complex way to run a business, but it ensures an unwavering level of consistency. Finally, this obsession with freshness dictates their strategy of slow, deliberate expansion. The company has a strict rule: they will only open a new restaurant if it is within a single day's drive of their own distribution centers. This is the real reason you can't get a double-double in New York or Chicago. It's not because they lack the ambition. It's because they refuse to compromise the quality that defines their brand. This 3-pronged strategy of a simple menu, vertical integration, and slow growth creates a product that is demonstrably fresh, consistent, and high quality, day after day, year after year. The founders, Harry and Esther Snyder, had another simple belief: if you treat your employees well, they will treat the customers well. The fast food industry is infamous for low wages, poor working conditions, and astronomically high employee turnover. This is a huge, hidden cost that results in poor service, inconsistent food, and a damaged brand. In-N-Out chose the opposite path. They decided to make their people a strategic investment. From the very beginning, they paid their employees, or associates as they call them, significantly more than the minimum wage. Today, that tradition continues. In-N-Out associates are among the highest paid in the entire industry. A store manager at In-N-Out can earn a 6-figure salary, comparable to many professional white-collar jobs. Furthermore, the company promotes almost exclusively from within. The person managing a multi-million-dollar restaurant and supervising a team of 80 people likely started their career by peeling potatoes or taking out the trash. The result of this investment is a culture of loyalty, pride, and professionalism that is unheard of in fast food. Employee turnover at In-N-Out is a tiny fraction of the industry average. These happy, well-trained, long-term employees are the ones delivering the famously cheerful and efficient service that is just as much a part of the brand as the burgers themselves. Great service isn't a happy accident. It is an engineered outcome of a deliberate business strategy. So, In-N-Out has a fantastic product and incredible service. But that alone doesn't explain the fanatical, cult-like devotion of its customers. That comes from two final, brilliant pieces of the strategy. First, manufactured scarcity. Because of their slow, deliberate growth, In-N-Out is, for most of the country, an exotic and almost mythical destination. It's a California thing, a special treat you can only get on vacation. This scarcity creates a powerful sense of desire. When the company finally decides to open a new location in a new state like Colorado or Texas, it is treated as a major media event, with news helicopters and lines of cars that stretch for miles. They don't need a marketing budget when their very existence is an advertisement. Second, and perhaps the most genius element, is the not-so-secret menu. How do you create excitement and a sense of discovery when your official menu never changes? You create an insider culture. While the board only shows 4 items, fans know the secret language. Ordering your burger animal style, your fries well done, or your shake Neapolitan is a rite of passage. This isn't really a secret. Most of the items are on the company's website. But that doesn't matter. It serves a critical psychological purpose. Knowing the lingo makes you feel like you are part of a special club. It provides a sense of personalization and discovery, without ever forcing the company to add a single new ingredient to its ruthlessly efficient supply chain. The combination of scarcity and an insider culture is what transforms a customer into a fan, and a fan into a lifelong evangelist for the brand. Let's connect all the pieces. In-N-Out's stubborn refusal to change is not a single decision. It is a complete and total business philosophy. It begins with a fanatical devotion to simplicity, which enables an unparalleled level of quality control. This is supported by a massive investment in their employees, which guarantees exceptional service. This foundation of quality and service, when combined with their slow growth and an insider menu, creates a powerful aura of scarcity and belonging. And that is the secret. The genius of In-N-Out is that the strategy is the brand. They are not selling hamburgers. They are selling consistency. In a chaotic world that is constantly changing, where brands and products reinvent themselves every year, In-N-Out is a rock of stability. It is a promise. A promise that the Double W Eat in 2025 will taste exactly as perfect as it did in 1995, and as it will in 2045. This unwavering, uncompromising commitment to doing a few things perfectly, forever, is what built their cult. They are not in the fast food business. They are in the trust and tradition business. If this deep dive is making you hungry for more strategy breakdowns, satisfy your craving by hitting the like button and subscribing. The no-change strategy creates a powerful, self-reinforcing flywheel. A simple menu leads to higher quality. Higher quality leads to happy, loyal customers. Loyal customers spread the brand through word of mouth, creating organic demand. This demand allows the company to grow slowly and profitably, without ever compromising the core principles that created that demand in the first place. It is a fortress of a business model that is almost impossible for a competitor to attack. How could McDonald's compete? By also having a simple menu? By paying their employees more? They can't. Their entire global business model is built on the exact opposite principles. The broader business principle here is a masterclass in the power of strategic subtraction. The conventional wisdom in business is that growth comes from addition. More products, more features, more stores, more markets. In-N-Out is a testament to the profound power of subtraction. By deliberately choosing not to do things, not to franchise, not to expand quickly, not to add a chicken sandwich, they have built a stronger, more focused, more beloved, and more profitable brand. The lesson is that sometimes, the most powerful strategic decisions are not about what you choose to do, but about what you have the courage and the conviction to choose not to do. If you learn something new, Hit the like button and subscribe for more strategy breakdowns. And let us know in the comments, what company's strategy should we unlock next?